giao đạo hạ môn như há liêu sanh thoát tư ly khổ đà lạc tất chân vô sanh. Homage to the Blessed, Noble, and perfectly enlightened one. Nam mô Sa Đàn Thọ Sư Chế Đô Ye Ở La Hờ Đi San Miao San Pu Tô Xie. Nam mô Tạc Đạc Tha Tô Ya Đà Ya La Hờ Đê Tam Miệu Tam Bồ Đà Toa. The unsurpassed, profound, subtle, and wonderful Dharma in 100,000 million aeons is difficult to encounter. Now that I am able to see and hear, I will receive and maintain it. I vow to fathom the thus come one's true and actual doctrines. Wu shang sheng sheng wei miao fa bai qian wan jian an zao yu wo jin tie wen de shou qu Yuan Jie Ru Lai Cheng Shi. O Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, Great Master Qing Liang, Great Master YongHua, all good monks and nuns, and all good knowing advisors, Emitofuo. 诸佛菩萨、精良大士、师父上人各位、出家人各位、善知识，弥陀佛。 Chư Phật Bồ Tát, thưa Thanh Lương Đại Sư, Thượng Tiên Hóa, quý thầy cô và quý vị thiện sư Thích Ca Di Đà Phật. Hello everyone, today is the 14th of September 2025. Thank you for joining our discussion of Chapter 1 of the Avatamsaka Sutra. We are on slide 201. This is the verses of the Kumbhanda kings, celestial kings. Those of you who don't know, Kumbhandas are the paralysis ghosts that most of you must have encountered by now at night. At night, anyone has ever waken up in the middle of the night and then you couldn't move? You couldn't move your arm, you couldn't move, you couldn't breathe sometimes? Yeah? Okay, say hello, Kumbhanda ghost. That's it. That's the one. If you open your eyes, you'll be able to see its a shape. It's like a winter melon. It's like this, and it has like no legs at all. It's fat and ugly. I've been to me a few times already, so I don't like them. Okay, so what to do when you encounter these Kumbhanda ghosts? You have 10 celestial kings' names here. We went through this section here. Kumbhanda, celestial kings. You call out any of the names, poof, they go away. If you remember the names. Now the old monk wants to know. Which name again? Okay, very good. How's everyone today? Very good. Keep sleeping. Yeah. I don't know about you, but those of you who are not here, we are today at DTT for lunch. A lot of people showed up only for lunch. To celebrate Sajju Sunim's departure back to Korea. Yeah. And I don't know about the rest of you, but maybe it's a company or something, but I forgot I ate so much. I'm so full. So I'm sleepy, I don't know. I'm just very, very sleepy right now. Okay? Tough luck. I'm not complaining. So which brings back a story. I said, what do I do? Would you guys think, like when lecturing is like a casual thing for us? No, it's like a matter of life and death, especially to some of you, Democrats. I keep on forgetting. I'm here, the Republican country. Each lecture is like a fight to the death. If you screw up, then no one comes again the next time. So anyway, which reminds me, I got up and walked to in the room to brush my teeth, because when you speak Dharma, you're supposed to brush your teeth after eating. You can't just eat and then speak Dharma. It's illegal. It's written in the big and beautiful tax code. Okay, so what do? What you don't realize is that I went to martial arts a long, long time ago, and my teacher taught me to use the dantian to store your chi, right? Anyone? That woman does martial arts. You Dae Dang, black belt, yeah. This one is black belt or what? Taekwondo? Taekwondo, yeah. Yeah. Can you break bricks? Can you break bricks? What? What kind of black belt? You cannot break bricks. That doesn't count. So the martial arts, before they do martial arts, part of the martial arts is that you store your chi in your dantian. You know that, right? You didn't know that? Because you use this chi here to wield strength. Okay, when you want to you use your strength, you have to use it. It has to originate from your dantian. So you store your chi here as you go through you fight, and the chi would get depleted. Okay, so that's why for most people, for most martial artists, they warm up and they store the chi here. Okay, in a dantian. Okay, I did similarly. I taught my disciples that before they do ceremonies, they need to meditate for 2 hours because that's where they store the chi. Anyone notice that? You meditate 2 hours, your voice is full and resonant. Well, it's not resonant right now because I'm so full. My problem today is that what happens when you're full? Where does the chi go? You can't store chi. Huh? It's no room. The chi needs room. You meditate and you do these things because it packs the chi here. But the stomach is full. What to do? So this is why, sleep and then. So this is why you ought to know. This is why on weekends, I usually don't eat much for lunch because I need to pack my chi. You see? So today I forgot. It's drinks, one drink after another, and then this one dish, and then sandwiches, another dish, and the desserts, and then bread, and cheese, and and on and on. I counted about 15 different dishes. And since everyone is so sad that So Jusanim was leaving, I forgot. And I ate and ate and ate, and I got so full. And then I said, it's time to go. I'll go and prepare. And I realized as I was brushing my teeth, I said, wow, there's no room for chi left. So what to do? You can tell when you have no chi in your dantian, what happens? Salespeople, you don't sell. Your voice is kind of yeah, like those Arab women. You sound like you've been castrated. I mean, apple, yeah, you heard right, castrated. So what do you do when there's no room left for you to pack the chi? And if you don't pack the chi, you sound like a girl. This is why all the last 20 years, I admit to you, I don't eat much on weekends. After Sunday night, I'm so starved. I starve myself the entire weekend so that I have room to pack my chi. But today I forgot. I ate early. And so I was so worried that I'm going to sound like a girl, kawaii girl. Isn't that cool? So anyway, I thought I'd share with you a tidbit about the career of a Dharma master. Very unglamorous, can't eat on weekends. But that's when the food has the best of the week. Okay. And then today I was desperate. I say, I have no more space left for chi. And I have so these people who are emotional. They're, we're about to cry when, after lecture, Lucas so juicy names. Oh, we never see you again. So what to do? As I was brushing my teeth, I said, of course. No need for the dandian. So we figure out another way to charge up the chi. Yeah, cool. My point is that necessities are the mother of inventions. And I figure out today, when you become a Dharma master, you have to speak Dharma after full lunch. Don't worry. So from now on, I will eat a lot on weekends. This makes me happy. Okay, thank you everyone for a nice lunch. Okay, let's go into the lecture. Yes, Wei Mao. You see how low my voice is? It's full of chi right now. I'm showing off. I'm bragging, of course. Yes.
Master, would you please teach us how to pack our cheese when we eat a lot in that situation? Like sometimes I feel that I have to go to work and I feel very sleepy. Is there a way to do so? Please teach us. Thank you, Master.
You don't need to pack your chi when you go to work. Just get a cup of coffee. This guy has so many excuses to get all my secrets. I told you, I cut off all the lay people already. I said, all of you Dharma masters who had to speak Dharma, but lay people don't have to speak Dharma. You can fall asleep, drink coffee or something. Yes, three.
What about when Hong has to translate after lunch?
A translator?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Needs chi, right?
I was just bragging. You missed the point completely. I was just see who's greedy, All right. Anyone else? Okay. Cool. We have a lot of. I tell you, cultivate is fun because you go through these things and you say, oh my God, I got to deliver. And this is when you reach into your bag of tricks and you say, oh, I didn't know this could be done. All right. Okay, 201. The Buddha's body responds universally, nowhere unseen. he transforms the multitudes using an array of expedients.
佛身普应无不见，种种方便化群生。
With a voice like thunder, he lets fall the Dharma rain. Lofty wisdom enters his Dharma door.
因如雷震于法语，如是法门高汇入。
Yes, Wei Mao.
Master, I think maybe I have to speak Dharma in the future, so I will ask this question. How do we restore the peace?
You have to be over 70 years old. Okay, very good. See, you're in cahoots, you're all in it together to strip me clean of all my Dharma treasures. Okay, the Buddha's body responds universally, nowhere unseen. Okay, what it's referring to is that Buddha's Shen Pu Ying, his body appears in response to your needs. Okay, so he manifests a body in response to your needs everywhere. Okay, in Northern California, Southern California, Korea, everywhere. It's nowhere that he does not manifest, including hells as well, anywhere at all. Okay? He transformed the multitudes using an array of expedients. Why does he manifest a body in response? In order to transform the multitudes. These are agatha, meaning 4 lines of verses. They try to convey, paint a picture, paint a short movie, short video. So he manifests bodies in order to transform all sorts of living beings. Men, women, dogs, pigs, you name it, Wagyu, cattle, using an array of expedients. This is again, very, very quick reminder for you. The best way in Buddhism to transform or change people, transform to change people. The transform here is a Chinese, very, very polite Chinese. Transform means that you turn someone, make this person bring out more of the goodness that wasn't there before. I spell it out for you. They, the Chinese, the Vietnamese, and English, they say this in a very poetic and a nice language, but Jack is very specific. Transform meaning he brings out this goodness inside of living beings that was hidden. It was buried deep, so he transforms it. He just makes it come out, okay? Using an array of expedients. How do you transform people? Transform is hua, meaning that you change. You make significant changes by using expedients. Expedients are something that you use as temporary measure, if you will. Okay, and you have 种种方便. So he uses all sorts of an array here. In English, an array here is actually limited. If you learn math, an array, okay, is you have a stack. In programming, you have a stack, right? In math, they call it array. Array is 2-dimensional, or maybe 3-dimensional, whatever, okay? Multi-dimensional, okay? But it's fixed. Whereas 种种 in Chinese means unlimited, an unlimited array of experience. Array is that, yes, you design this like in AI, okay, a stack, in order to get the job done, this job done, AI job done. But 种种 here is all sorts of arrays for various types of work. And that's what is remarkable about cultivation. You develop these arrays of tools that to help others. Is that clear? To help your children, to help your nephews and nieces, to help old people, to help unborn people, and so forth. Clear? Did you have a question, 3?
Master, here is say Buddha's body, no one on sea. I'm not sure I have seen Buddha's body. How does Buddha's body look like?
Buddha's body, when he talk about Buddha body here, Pu Yin, it's referred to a make-believe body, if you will, a projection of him. This transformation body to us is actually physical, it's real, like you can touch him, and you can smell him, you can see three-dimensional, and so forth. But still, it is simply a projection, okay, of the real body. So the Buddha's body, Foshan here, Buddha's body here refers to the transformation bodies that he manifests, because the yin here is what tells you, give you a clue. Yin here is yin shen, okay, transformation body, if you will. Okay? Because Dharma body does not transform. It's Dharma body is Dharma body. Did I answer your question? It's still unclear.
How does Buddha's transformation body look like?
How does that manifest?
Yeah.
You have to ask him. I don't know. You asking me about how Buddha does it? People ask me, how can I pack my chi with a full stomach? Did I answer you? See, Buddha's body, how would I know? He never told me his secrets either. When you become a Buddha, that you know. Turns out, actually, I tell you a funny thing. This is a real deal. Master YongHua, he has a lot of transformation bodies. He says when he was like he was very busy, as you can imagine. He has so many disciples who are sick, and they ask him to help save themselves, their mother, their father, their grandfathers, and so forth. And so you can imagine he's very busy. And he has disciples in China, in Hong Kong, in Taiwan, you name it. He has disciples all over, even Russia, I'm told. And so he could not possibly fly everywhere, and yet they can see him. They can see him in Europe, talking to them. So those are transformation bodies. And so what happened is that you're not quite there yet, okay? But when you get to a certain level, like his level, then you'll be able to have transformation bodies. You can manifest, okay? His is still limited. He doesn't have unlimited inshan, whereas the Buddha is unlimited. He manifests anywhere. He doesn't say that, you have to come back. It's 9 p.m. now. Our offices are closed. He answers 24 hours a day, everywhere. And that's the Buddha. Okay? It's kind of cool. You have to get up there, and then actually after a while, it kind of gets to you. You say, God, can I take a break? Because these people, they are unreasonable. Now after it's midnight here, but it's 9 a.m. somewhere in Asia, and they need help. You can't take a break. Okay, so it's no sleep, no rest for you. You don't want to be there. Trust me, it's not worth it. And just between us, I know it's not like you. You're not like that. But these people, once you help them, you know what happens? They say, "Oh, thank you." And quẩy đuôi body. Vietnam mean that they wag the tail and they like thank you, and they turn around and walk away. One after another. Especially Democrats. Okay, so it's not something really even to look forward to. Okay, yeah. All right. And so it takes a lot of. So it's kind of cool because this is why you see these Mahasattvas choose to become Kumbhanda, celestial kings, because this is how they develop the skills to help. Okay, so it takes a lot of lifetimes for you. One lifetime you become a Kumbhanda king, and then you go and you help. And after that, you have the skills, and now you have an array of tools, transformation to help the Kumbhandas, okay, and dragons, and Vietnam, and so forth. So it's a lot of work, folks. And it's interesting. Because you never it's never the same thing, if you will. Okay? Yes, after the hard work, you say, these people are so ungrateful, but you move on. Yeah. Okay? Don't look for reward and recognition. All right, next, with a voice like thunder, he lets fall the Dharma rim. It's not just expedience. You have to remember, expedience are the temporary measures they use to pacify you. Okay, so help has two forms, actually three forms. Number one, you have to go there. It's Inshan, response body. You have to go there and talk. Okay, because the living being needs to see something in front of them. Okay, so that's why first you have to Inshan, meaning the transformation body. Okay, this is why you need spiritual penetrations, and that's a natural thing. It's a necessary requirement for the work. Okay, that's number one, Inshan. Number two is expedience, meaning that you have to use excuses. Expedience is like excuses. Excuse me, I'm kind of hungry. Do you have any food left? You get them to feel pity for you so that they can give you something. For example, I tell you a funny story. There is an old disciple, as old as Master XC here, of the Buddha. He's an Arhat. And Arhat, disciple of the Buddha, their jobs is what? Old monk. What do old Arhats do? Disciples of Buddha do? You forgot already? You have to think.
Yeah. Mấy vị đó là ta đi thuyết pháp rồi.
No! Anyone? Old Arhat disciples of the Buddha, meaning those people have wisdom, Okay, they have some real skills. What do? What is their primary way of helping living beings? I'm teaching you because most of you are Hinayana people. Right, Yong? He's like a puppy now. It's like 6 months ago he said, excuse me? Now, yes, it's so insincere now. Okay, so, again, what all these? Again, let me ask you, if you have wisdom, if you have some real spiritual attainment, you have wisdom, like an arhat, okay, and the Buddha has many very eminent arhat disciples, what is their main means of transformation or helping living beings? Yes, 4.
I have a question that 5 Buddhist precepts for lay people include the smoke.
Translation.
5 giới cấm của người tu tại gia mình có hút thuốc được không?
Oh, I thought it's the answer, but actually it's a question. Có hút thuốc được không? Can you smoke as a left-home person, man or woman? Đàn ông hay đàn bà? He says both are, meaning both, okay? Can men or women smoke as left-home people? Let me think. Huh?
It depends on what brand.
Depends on filtered or non-filtered. Yes, 3.
I was going to ask the previous question. Maybe the main way to help is to request Dharma from Buddha.
To what?
Request Dharma from Buddha.
Request Dharma. Okay. There's so many of you that we need more handheld microphones. Let me answer her. Okay. Left-home people, for novices, they're not allowed to smoke. For fully ordained people, there's no precept against smoking. Okay? So that's why quite a few monks and nuns would smoke, because there's no precepts for bhikshus to smoke. I'm anticipating your objection already. That's why I'm cut you off. Okay, so and this question was asked of Master YongHua, so I'm repeating what he told his disciples. It came back to mind immediately that although the monks and nuns do not have precepts against smoking, okay, however, before they can become fully ordained, they have to pass the requirements of a novice, which requires them not to smoke. If you do not pass this requirement, you are not allowed to become fully ordained. Is that clear? Okay, so that's why, since even though the fully ordained monks and nuns, okay, bhikshus, bhikshunis, do not have a precepts against smoking, but it's implied that in order to be fully ordained, they have to train not to smoke already. So therefore, no is the answer. Okay? And finally, what if you smoke as a monk or nun? If you smoke as a monk or nun, you will fall to the hells for a long, long time. All right? It's your own doing. You don't have to believe me, but when you fall the house, then you remember. Yeah, 9.
I feel one of the ways that an old aha can help living being is by seeking their help.
Seeking the help? No, not true. Arhat is it, I don't want your money, I don't want your scarf, I don't want your car, I want your fur maybe, but this is, I'm thinking of this Arhat Thai guy, big Thai Arhat, and he doesn't need anything, he just wants our fur. He's crazy about our fur. Interesting guy. Very big shot. Yes, Wei Mountain.
Master, I remember like great disciple of the Buddha, like Mahakasyapa or Sariputra, they leave the Sangha, and on their own they have their own disciple and help those disciples to cultivate.
Nah, you're too Mahayana. Forget it. Hinayana, I don't want disciples. You're interpreting your own desires. You're confusing yours with theirs. He's my abbot. What can I say? Yes, 6.
Emitofuo, Master. Maybe to continue the mission of the Buddha by collecting all the teachings, to that way they could be transmitted like in an easier way. Okay. Like for example, when
okay, don't go, let's not go there. Okay. Very good. Wei Mao.
To be a field of offering for the lay people to make offering.
Who said this?
Ahong.
Who?
Ahong, Master, sorry.
Who?
Hong thưa thầy.
Hong like rose? Or hung like hung?
Ahong.
Ahong. Who's Ahong? Okay. Isn't it amazing? You guys think you understand Buddhism. You guys think you are expert in Buddhism. I ask you a very simple question. What do Arhats do? What did Buddhas teach Arhat to do in order to get them involved? Buddha is very subtle. He says, you know, when I have my disciples become Arhat, they're going to have these problems. So the Buddha says, that's why I'm going to teach them to do this. And so he taught them to what? Alms bowl seeking. Every day, they have to get up early in the morning. They walk from their hut to the village to beg for food, and then drive and walk back. Not drive back, they walk back by foot, okay? Not on a Tesla. Real monks would never drive a Tesla. Anyone driving a Tesla, excuse me? We're still friends, right? Okay, except for the lady there, the doctor there who is driving a Tesla. Okay, so the Buddha says, you cannot cook. You have to go beg for food and come back and share the food with the old monks who cannot beg. Like the old monk here, he can barely walk for 5 minutes. So that's why they send the young people out there. They are not allowed to cook at the temple either. They send the people out there, beg for food, and bring it back. Okay? And this is why? Because as long as you take the food from these lay people, what happens? Even if you don't want to, you have to pay them back. Buddha is the most clever person. So that's why every day, all disciples of Buddha, no matter what level, especially arhats, who are saying, I'm better than you, I'm above you, I don't need anything, they're still forced to go to the village and beg for food because they are getting indebted to the rest of the world. Isn't it clever? Because as long as they are indebted to us, they have to pay us back. There's no way for them to get out of it. No way. That's why I have no choice. They have to come back and save us. If not, they will owe us forever. Because it's a cruise. You take one bowl of food. Like today, I took many bowls of food. It's not good. You take this bowl of food and you don't pay it back. You only owe 1 grain of rice left. Okay? You will have to come back lifetime after lifetime to pay back this bowl, this grain of rice, because it accrues interest. Even though interest rate is going down very soon. Isn't it interesting? I love it. You learn these stories and you think it's just a casual thing, but Buddha has so much wisdom that the arhats are trapped. They have to come back and save us. Right, old monk? Yes, one. So beautiful.
Năm rồi con về Việt Nam gặp một sư Thái Lan rất là giỏi. Thì chính ông đó là bữa đó con với ổng ngủ chung một phòng. Thì ổng sáng hôm sau ổng nói là ông thầy già, chỉ hồi hôm nó ngồi thiền thấy ông thầy già chỉ còn cái đầu không à. Cái mình chết rồi. Thì sáng nay ông đề nghị mua một cái bát, mua cái y, 9 cái y với tượng Phật, với một số tứ sự cúng dường 9 vị tăng để cầu nguyện cho con. Thì con về Việt Nam một ngày, thì ngày hôm sau con bị đột quỵ vô nhà thương đó. Thì ông này giống như thầy nói đó, ông ở trong hang núi là có con quỷ. Thì ông nói tao chỉ xin ở 3 tháng thôi, cho tao ở tạm 3 tháng. Thì mỗi ngày ông phải đi 5 cây số mới khất thực, mới có đồ ăn. Rồi xong phải đi kinh hành 15 cây số, như vậy trong 3 tháng an cư. Giống như thầy nói, cái hành của ông rất là giỏi, mà ở trong rừng đi như vậy, một mình đi vậy thôi. Và ông cứu con cái trận cái đồi đột quỵ là ngày hôm sau con về một ngày, thì ngày 24 tiếng hồ sau là con nhập viện đó. Dạ, ông này là cái ông cứu thầy cái tánh, bây giờ sống được 2 năm nữa đó. Cái tánh coi sắp chết rồi. Rồi tụi này nói tên họ, ông cầu nguyện mà giờ sống 2 năm nay chưa chết nữa.
Hello, Master. Last year I went back to Vietnam. I met up with this Thai monk. He's very competent. He himself, we were put in the same room, and he meditated. And at night he saw that I only have the head left and the body disappeared. So the next day he requests to buy 9 sach and also 4 kind of offerings to make offering to the Sangha. And later on, when I went back to Vietnam, a day later, I had a stroke. So this monk himself, back in the day, he related a story to me that he stayed in the cave. And in that cave, there was a ghost attending to him. And he told the ghost that I'm just going to stay here for 3 months. So please allow me to do so. So every day he has to go to the village to beg for food, doing arm rounds. And also this same guy, for the 3 months of retreat, this same guy, he actually helped me, served me the last time that I had a stroke. And he also helped resuscitate Master King Tan. He's supposed to pass away, but then he were able to live 2 more years, and now he's still alive and not passed away yet.
Very good. Just curious, the 9 sashes, what happened to those 9 sashes?
Ông cúng dường cho chính vị tăng này lấy cái phước giúp cho con để mà
Also, you offer 9 sashes to the Sangha and get the blessings
với thực phẩm
to transfer to you.
Yeah.
Why not 18?
Yeah.
You're going to lose your life.
Dạ con không biết tại sao họ dùng
9
cái chính.
sashes is enough. I would offer at least 100 sashes in all my heart. I would ask Jung and all these people to donate plenty of money to save your life. I would not stop at 9. If listen, let me ask right now, put pressure on them. If he's dying and if you need to offer sashes, how many sashes are you willing? If I say I want to give him, offer 100 sashes, would you be willing to support? Absolutely. I would go, see, all of them. You miss a chance. If we offer 100 sashes, you live 100 years already. Okay, very good. Okay, going back to the thing. The point here is that it's so interesting to me is that the Buddha hooked all the arhats into becoming bodhisattvas because they receive food offering from you. Isn't it interesting? Yeah? And so sometimes that's called expedience. You see that? The Buddha says, okay, you are not attached to food, you're not attached to money, you're not attached to temples, you're not attached to disciples, but you must eat in order to serve me. Right? So the Buddha said, okay, in order to follow me around and listen to my Dharma, you have to go beg for food. You cannot cook for yourself. It is so clever. I hope you be just as clever when you teach your children. It'll be so impressive. Huh? Okay. All right, so that's number 2. Number 1, you need, what was number 1? Anyone? I'm checking. What do you need to do to help living beings? The Buddha spells it out for you right here. Do not look back, check back the notes. What's number 1? Okay, let me try index finger. Pinky. What's number 1? With order to help people, what do you need to do? Inshan, go there. Okay? You have to go there. All right? What's number 2? Expedience. Very beautiful. Look at that. The recipe to help. Okay? And I'm not talking about the Buddha alone. I'm talking about you want to help someone. This is most effective way to help someone. Okay? Is you have to physically be there, preferably. If not, you can Zoom. Okay? It's modern times. Yeah. Number 2, expedience. Okay? Meaning that you have to have excuses. You have to have tools. All right? AI. And number 3, what's number 3? Let me check my notes. Speak Dharma. And that's a voice like thunder. You see, the verses sound so casual, but actually it's very profound. This is the best way to help people. 3 things. Be there. Number 2, have a good excuse to keep them interested. Okay? Number 3, you have to speak Dharma. What's it speaking Dharma? Speaking Dharma means that I teach you how to fix your own problems. Speaking Dharma to many people is like, oh, I get on the thing and wear this nice clothes, 9 sashes. No, speaking Dharma is actually ultimately teaching you how to solve your problems. That's what it takes. Okay? And let the Dharma reign, meaning that you have to, the reign meaning is countless. You need to have multiple ways, multiple explanations. And that's what lofty wisdom understands. So you can tell right here, in order for him to understand this, he's very, very high level. He can do it himself. That's why he can understand. He may not be able to do it like the Buddha, not to the extent of the Buddha, but he's quite up there already. He says, I've been doing this. I've been having transformation bodies. I go everywhere. I have been able to use expedients, many excuses. And number 3, I have been able to speak Dharma to you. Okay? This is fun, folks. It's not like you think that helping people is such a boring thing where you do the same thing over and over again, and you build a temple, and then you go into seclusion, and you get 9 sashes. No, it's so many things you need to learn to do, to adapt to living beings in order to help them. Whatever it takes to help them. Okay? Expedient meaning whatever it takes. All right? Very good. Next. Pure, clear light is not released in vain. Encountering it, beings find their severe obstacles dispelled.
清净光明不唐发，若欲必令消重障。
Next. The proclamation of the Buddha's merit and virtue is boundless. Robust arms understands this profound principle.
眼佛功德无有边，永必能明此生理。
Okay. Pure light is not released in vain. Okay. What is telling me here? This verse here says that the Buddha releases light. Light is the wisdom light. Okay? The wisdom light is not like a lamp. A lamp, when you light it, you turn on the light shines. Okay? Here it says Buddha selectively release light. Okay? So they do it in vain here. Putang fa means that it's on purpose. It's selected. Okay? And it's directed. And that's why it works very, very well. When he releases a light, it has some consequences. Encountering it, beings find the severe obstacles dispelled. Let's look at the opposite, where he's like a light that keeps on shining 24 hours 7. What happens? Yeah, it's 24 now. The lights are on all the time. What happens? We don't have to do anything. He will take care of our obstacles. Wouldn't that be nice? This is why Master Shema has to die. Because he came here and he said, whenever his disciple has a problem, he said, Master, help. He said, okay, no problem. You have cancer? Done. My grandma, she's dying, okay? Couldn't breathe in a hospital. This will happen is my own mother's mouth. She told me the story. I told you the story a few times already. My grandmother, okay, her mother, my, what's that? Female grandmother, mother side? What's called that? Nai. No, Nai. It's a mother's side mother. Huh? White ball. Okay, thank you very much. Okay. I get confused all these. For Vietnamese, white. Okay, so it's white, it's white. Okay, now, okay, thank you. Okay, so my mother's mother was hospitalized because she couldn't breathe. And it got worse and worse where the doctor says she can't breathe anymore. Okay, so my mother rushed to the hospital, and back then we didn't know nữ, so we didn't know what to do. So, nữ back there, you have in the future, have a problem, call her. Okay, everyone has her number. You should have her number. Okay, so my mother rushed to the hospital and said, Mom, recite Buddha's name. He said, I can't recite Buddha's name. Recite Buddha's name, at least go to the Pure Land. He said, could not recite the Buddha's name. So my mother said, I don't know by this mother of mine. I'm adding a little bit of, mắm tôm. So he says, okay, it's always Master Shenhua. So she put her palm and said, Shifu, my mom is dying. Please help her. And boop, within like 3 seconds, she could breathe again. And what happened is that within 3 seconds, she started vomiting some white thing from her lungs, and she could breathe. You call it coincidence? In seconds, when he was dying, nothing could be done. Doctor said, okay, say goodbye, man. Next patient, okay? No, within 3 seconds, she vomited the white thing as much as a bowl. My mother was there. She says, as much as a bowl, that's why it filled up her lungs. She couldn't even breathe. And somehow, my master had an ancient, invisible thing, okay? And we went there, okay? Using expedient, I probably took his fist and hit her, okay? And she vomited this white stuff, thick stuff, as thick as yogurt. I can ever eat yogurt again. And so my mother came back to life, okay, and so that's what happened. So everything went back to normal, no change. And that's my point. My point here is that if you keep on, the Buddha keeps on turning this light here to erase all your obstacles. You don't have to do anything. You have a problem, Buddha will take care of it, right? I have a problem, I have a fight with my husband, Buddha will take care of it. My son just fell, Buddha will take care of it. I need a husband, Buddha will take care of it. And you don't have to do anything. That's why here, Buddha is very selective, let me tell you. He all releases, okay, judiciously. In vain, meaning judiciously. He releases selectively, if you will. And because when his light shines upon you, your most severe obstacles are poof, gone. And let me tell you, if my teacher, Master YongHua, is able to save my grandma like that, okay, imagine what the Buddha can do. Okay? The proclamation of Buddha's merit and virtue is boundless. So he says, if I were to explain to you the Buddha's merit and virtue, okay, what merit and virtue is he talking about? The fact he is dispelling all the most severe obstacles in all of you, one after another, 24/7, okay? I don't have enough time to tell you. That alone, right here. The merit virtue is boundless here. He's dispelling all sorts of severe obstructions in all of us, for all of us. Think about it. It's busy work. Maybe I should give up on the red car. Who has time for that? Only people who are not serious who want a red car. Okay, robust arms understands his profound principles because that's what he does. This guy is doing it already. So, you don't believe me? I know some of you think, I don't know, Master YongHua, he takes a lot of liberties. I'm not sure I can believe this. All you have to do is next time you have severe obstructions, bow these robust arms. Just remember the name. Next time you have a problem, okay? Bow to him. It will go away. Lợi, you understand? Do we understand each other? Let me spell it out for you. Why can't we win a super lotto? Severe obstructions. Got that? So, next time there's a $1 billion pot, what's the point learning a Dharma if you, oh, that's so nice. To me, the Buddha Dharma is very, very, what's the word? Practical. Thank you. Don't think the Buddha Dharma is something nice you read in books and you, oh, this is so intellectual, this is so beautiful. No, it is so practical, folks. If you really understand the Buddha Dharma, it's very, very practical. Okay? You can't see it, but look at her. Did you see that? Was I lying to you? Right here. Now she looks normal. No, it was much better, it was much worse looking. It was like, I said, where is Master going with this? Okay, then Master YongHua says here, Avatamsaka Sutra, 10, 10, 10. Everything is 10 bodhisattvas, 10 mahasattvas, 10, 10, 10, 10, everything. Okay? And that 10 there is magical because 10 represents multiples of 10. And he says about translation, 10 people and so forth. So I sort of he then somehow from 10 he went to 10 Kumbhana King, he went to 10 translators. Translation, you need someone who's qualified. You don't just get 10 people, okay? And I have some people, I heard this morning that I would put pressure on my disciples about getting 300 Emperor Liang's repentance with 3 days left, because I had the lecture. Okay, you guys think I have to do the work? No, they have to do half the work. I do the other half. I lecture, that's half. So 3 days before we started the Emperor Liang's repentance, I say, wow, I better prepare for my lectures every night. So I look at what they said. No, I need 300 slides. We only have 60. So within 3 days, I have to do 300 slides. And so they convene a bunch of people together. And it's like, how many were there? 10, right? 4 or 5. See, not even 10. Yeah. See, that's how poor we are. We don't even get to 10. And just among 4 or 5 people, they're fighting each other already. And from 4 or 5, it came down to 1 or 2. So how can you have 10? To me, it's impossible. Yes, JMT. And even like JM, it's just like we're talking about translation from Chinese into English. And I just heard recently that the Spanish people, they're fighting already. They said, I disagree with Korean people, Spanish people in Korea translation. My American Spanish translator disagreeing with my Korean Spanish translator. And there's only 2 of them. I wish I could have 10. I'm sorry, sound like Jumi?
마스터 질문이 있는데, 우리 중생들은 만나면 서로 번뇌를 주고받는데, 여기 슬라이드에서 청정한 고운 광명 헛되지 않아서 만난 이는 무거운 업장이 다 소멸된다라고 했는데, 어떠한 원리로 이렇게 만나면 업장이 소멸되는지 질문드립니다.
So, Master, for example, living beings, Master?
Yeah, I'm here.
Thank you. Sorry. Master, for living beings, we see each other, we bring afflictions to each other. But as you look at it on slide 206, the Buddha's pure, clear light, and it brings to the beings that finds their severe obstacles to dispel. How does this happen, and what brings this way?
Good question. I was hoping no one would notice. I'm not prepared for that. Since no one noticed, I forgot what I wanted to say about it. Anyone, how would you answer this? How can a light dispel the heavy obstacles? How is it possible? 3. Go ahead, 3.
So, I think the Buddha, the light helps the living beings not confused and bring forth their own wisdom.
Okay, very good. 1. Same thing?
A Di Đà Phật. Con nghĩ ánh sáng Đức Phật chiếu đó là ban cái phước cho cái người đó để họ trừ cái tội lỗi họ. Bằng chứng là năm 1975 con bắt đầu vô tù cải tạo. Con không biết một chút gì về Phật Pháp hết. Mà con nghĩ trận chiến Việt Nam là hai bên đánh nhau là chết sống. Bây giờ Mỹ bỏ chạy rồi thì mình cũng chết thôi. Thì con chỉ nghĩ đến cái chết không à. Thì con mới tìm được cuốn sách là niệm Phật A Di Đà. Mỗi đêm con niệm Nam Mô A Di Đà Phật 10 lần. Thì 3 tháng sau Đức Phật xuất hiện là lấy cái y trùm lên người con. Mà mãi 15 năm sau con mới biết tại sao mà trùm cái y như vậy. để cho tiêu trừ nghiệp chướng của con người con nhiều tội lỗi cho nên phải trùm cái y như vậy. Mà con tìm trong sách vở 15 năm sau con mới tìm ra câu trả lời. Thì bằng chứng là 3 tháng sau khi gặp Đức Phật rồi, thì tự nhiên có người kiếm con. Trong tù một mảnh giấy nhỏ còn không được giữ nữa, mà bây giờ cuốn kinh Lăng Nghiêm, kinh Pháp Hoa, kinh Bát Nhã, kinh Duyên Giác lần từng tự tới cho con. Thì con nghĩ đó là do cái Đức Phật trùm cái y mà tiêu diệt nghiệp chướng của con, để con được học Phật Pháp trong tù. Thì con học chú Lăng Nghiêm chứ Đại Bi trong tù thuộc lòng luôn. Thì con nghĩ đầu tiên là do cái câu cô cho mày hỏi đó. Đức Phật blessing bằng cách thay vì ánh sáng bây giờ lấy cái y trùm lên. Thân vàng rồng như trong kinh tả, không có sai chút nào hết. Thì bởi vì cái chúng sanh nó tội rất là nặng, không có xứng đáng được hưởng những cái phước báo, những kinh đó. Phải giúp nó bằng cho nó tiêu trừ nghiệp chướng đó cái đã, mới giờ học được. Thì con học trong tù là gần 6 năm, là 5 năm rưỡi là Pháp Hoa, Lăng Nghiêm, kinh Duyên Giác, kinh Bát Nhã ở trong tù không. Đó là nhờ mình gặp Đức Phật mà blessing cho mình để mình tiêu cái nghiệp chướng mình trước. Xin hết.
Emitofuo, Master, I think that this light of the Buddha shining on living beings is to bring them blessing, give them blessings so that they can eradicate their offenses. Like me, after 1975, I entered the concentration camp. Back then, I didn't know anything about the Buddha Dharma, and I thought that during the Vietnam War, it's about the matter of life or death. Since American left us alone, so at that moment, all I could think of is dying. But for some reason, I was able to pick up a book talking about Amitabha Buddha. So each night before I go to bed, I recite the Buddha names 10 times, Emitofuo 10 times. And all the way 3 months later, I had a dream that the Buddha covered me with his sash. And later on, it have to take me 15 years that when I realized that the fact that he covered me with his yellow sash is to help me eradicate my karmic offenses. So after the Buddha covered me with his sash, in concentration camp, I was not able to, even a piece of paper are not allowed to keep. But somehow, all of a sudden, Dharma Flower Sutra, Shurangama Sutra, Shurangama Mantra, Prajna Sutra, and even the Perfect Enlightenment Sutra, all of a sudden come and find my way. And in the concentration camp, I was able to memorize the Great Compassion Mantra and Shurangama Mantra. That is because instead of using the light to shine upon me, the Buddha used his sash to cover me. In that dream, I saw that his golden purple body, exactly just like the sutra described. It is because living being, their karmic offenses were so strong that first they must have received the blessings to eradicate their offenses, their karmic obstruction, then they will be able to learn about the sutra. So during those 6 years in the concentration camp, 5.5 years total that I was able to learn the Dharma. I learned Dharma Flower Sutra, Shurangama Mantra, and Prajna Sutra that are all happened in the concentration camp. And that's all.
Okay. Yes, 9.
I see 2 possibilities. Number 1 is when you have darkness and light, you have shadow, but you have all lights, no shadow. Shadow cannot exist. Another possibility is that when we have obstacle here and you have strong opposite energy shine on it, like fire or Buddha light is even stronger, it will burn and dissolve everything.
It's like a sci-fi movie. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Let me add this aspect for you. Yes, GMT. You going to answer yourself?
마스터 제가 질문 드린 거는 일단 마스터 XC께서 복을 주셔서 복으로 업장을 넘어선다는 개념은 이해를 했고 제가 질문 드리는 포인트는 어떠한 원리로 그게 가능한지 일종의 매직 같은 건 아니라고 생각을 해서 질문 드렸습니다.
Master, I understand what Master XC explained about with the blessing you overcome obstacles. But the point of my question is, under what principle? It's not like a magic. Under what principle this is possible? Thank you.
Yeah. Under what principle? Jumi, the second question, okay? Let me give you another perspective. I put it, if you have an obstruction that is invisible, and you try to go through the door there, but you cannot see the door is invisible. I think it's no door there. You think no door there. You go and you bump into it. You don't, what happened? How come I can't get through? Ever happened to anyone? Okay? See that door there? Everyone look around. You see that door there, double door there? You can see a door because it's a glass, it's wood there, and therefore, so we try to tell you it's a door there. Don't bump into this. Okay? Don't sue us. The point is that you can see that. That's why as soon as you come, you push, right? You push the door. But what if the door is locked? And you cannot see the door, you try to go through it, and you cannot go through. And the Buddha's light, sometimes is like, he shines a light on and makes that door become visible to you. When you see the door, say, there's a lock right there, and knock, Nữ will just unlock the lock and walk through. I saw your daughter knock. Got that? It's that simple. For most of you, if you are able to see what's obstructing you, you can fix it very easily. It's just because you cannot see, that's why you're helpless. You don't know what's stopping you. So Buddha's light serves, number one, as helping you see your obstructions. So far, so good. It's helping you directly. Oh, there's a light, there's a door there. Okay, there's a lock there. Make sure you unlock it and open it. Then you can go through. You can overcome your obstructions yourself. Okay? So far, so good. What's another example why the light would be helpful? Suppose you have the doors open there and you still can't get through. You see, clearly there's two doors here. And you push through your two doors, but you cannot go through. And you can't figure out, why can't I go through? And you ask Master XC said, did the I Ching, said, what would be a way, something. Okay, anyway, I forgot. It's been too long. It's been 5 years already since I last learned I Ching and used I Ching. So, you console people, but no one can tell you what is stopping you. Okay? And Buddha says, I like him. I'm going to help him. So he shines a light upon it, and you find out that actually there's a big ghost sleeping there. Very fat ghost. So when the light shines upon the ghost is fine. The ghost is, you can't bother me. But when the Buddha light shines its light on the ghost feels like, ooh, and he runs away, and you clear. There's two cases. It helps you or removes the obstruction for you. Okay? That's a function of the light. The light helps you see clearer. Okay? That's one function. The other function is the light chases the obstruction away. You don't have to even see what it is. And that's the power of the Dharma. Buddhas and Bodhisattvas help you that way because you don't know how they do it. So what does it take? Faith. They're not asking for anything. You have to have faith that I'm in trouble. I've tried everything. Nothing worked. Buddha, help me. When you're sincere, if you don't have faith, you won't even ask. You see that? And that's the difference between you and non-believers. Okay? It's not the Buddhas are not willing to help. They're willing to help is you don't ask for it. Okay? Lloyd, you understand the implication, don't you? Okay? So, next to Pilato. Yeah, robot's arms. And what else? Ask Buddha, I believe in you. Please help. Just in case robot's arm is busy or on vacation. Anyone else? Okay? This is the next section. Time is up. Okay, we stop here today. Thank you so much. See you next time. Thank you all for coming. Bye, Soju Sunim. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at so many of you here. Usually it's empty here. It takes Soju Sunim to bring people here today.